Good evening, and we are back. Premier League's over.
Thank God.
We're out of the way from the Euros, as you can see. Not sure where the guys are. Forgot. It's been that long. But yeah, it is upon us. We shall not discuss the Premier League because I think if we prefer not to, well, especially two of us.
Yeah.
So Friday it starts.
Here we go.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait.
As many of you are aware.
I am wondering with that shirt and that background whether you're becoming a glory sport already.
Hallelujah.
I've got France in a sweepstake, mate. So if England don't win it, second best would be France.
Right, you watch out as well. You're getting a Zidane special.
Good old Marco.
Yeah, quite an Oscar. I think I got it quite cheap. I remember. But we've got our man, Thierry.
Don't remember that bloke on the left.
No?
I remember Zidane, what a player. The other guy, I'm not sure who he is. Is it Marcel Desailly?
He scored enough against you, you should know.
I don't think he did. Okay, maybe he did, but yeah.
He did.
As everyone is aware, we shall be attending a certain game at a certain place for a certain team.
Well, two of us might.
Two of us are attending. Another one is TBA. He has a certain physical, mental, condition. Which we
don't you worry about that.
Which we must get checked prior.
As I said, the insulin's going in the bin if they say I can't take it in. Okay, I'm not diabetic. See ya, bang, off it goes.
We'll be dead at King's Cross at about 7:30.
He'll be getting wheeled out at half time.
Falling down from road 37.
I don't know about
that. I just pray for us to score. That's all I want us to do. And obviously I want us to fucking win. But
you just pray for us to score.
No, I mean that's all that I pray for, yeah, so we can celebrate a goal together. Because yeah.
Me and Brett don't have histories of 0-0s. I don't think me and Brett have ever seen a 0-0, to be honest.
I recall going away and seeing.
It didn't happen.
Anyway, yeah, I pray for a goal. So obviously the friendlies have happened. Not particularly been.
Bit underwhelming, Jesus.
Yeah, not massively exciting. Let's be honest.
Five first teamers weren't even in the squad, so can't read too much into it. I think the centre half to play alongside Stones is interesting topic, and then we've got about 6 or 7 players that can play on the wings. They're all good enough.
I've heard Cody on TalkSport today. They're having call-ins for Cody, but if Cody is due to start, why is he not playing friendly?
Well, that's it. I think Ben White should start. I'm not just saying that because he used to play for Leeds. I'm saying that because Mings is a liability.
Yeah,
we know White will be solid, so why not give him the chance? Or do you disagree with that?
I'd go Cody.
I'd probably go Cody as well. Anyone but Mings. Only because of that attack.
Mings looks shaky.
He's not playing rugby. He needs to learn. He's on the football pitch.
Yeah, the issue with Cody is that they play back 3 at Wolves, don't they? But then is Southgate going to play back 3 without Maguire there?
No.
I don't see it. But
I don't think so.
He's not going to play back 3 in the group anyway, or he would have done it in the friendlies.
Yeah, that's the only positive.
We don't want a back 3. If he's going to play Rice and potentially Phillips, even Bellingham, you don't need 3 at the back.
Apparently he knows 10 out of his 11, but
you don't need 9 defenders, but he's picked them.
Who knows 10 out of the 11?
Gareth.
Why does he not know 11 by now? Surely. Do you reckon it's the centre half he's not sure on them?
Yeah. Maguire, Henderson. I mean, Sterling and Foden haven't featured at all. Mount hasn't featured at all.
Yeah, but they all start.
I don't deny they should.
Sterling did not start.
I hope he does. I hope he does, and I hope he does something quality. And then everyone can just be like, "Oh yeah, Sterling, quality. We know what he's capable of."
I don't know who's you suck more, Ben White's or Raheem Sterling's.
Who?
You.
I ain't
I
sucking
like Ben White. What's wrong with Ben White?
I didn't say there was.
What's wrong with Sterling?
There's a lot wrong with Sterling at the moment.
What? Because he's had a bad few games. He always does it in an England shirt. He don't play bad for England.
What's he done in the last half season?
Scored a couple of goals.
One.
He's got more goals and assists than Foden this season, but obviously Foden's future GOAT, so he's got to be in. We love the hair as well. What a legend.
Sterling should no way be in ahead of Jack Grealish.
No, I probably agree.
Yeah, but Foden's not going to play on the right, is he?
Nah.
Sterling will. Grealish won't play on the right. He'll play on the left if he plays.
And where you put him down?
Been playing number 10.
That will be in behind.
No, he won't, because behind will be Phillips and Rice.
Yeah, but there'll be four attackers, Kane, with two wingers and Mount in behind.
So
There'll be four at the back, not five.
right. And then you got Phillips and Rice.
Yeah, so that's 7 players, yeah? Goalie, 4 defenders, 2 midfielders. And then you've got 4 attacking players,
So
2 wingers, Kane in the
Sterling.
middle, and Mount in behind.
You're dropping Grealish.
Yeah. I don't think Grealish will start.
Do you think he should start?
Yeah.
Do I think he should start?
Not if you think, not if he's saying Mount, Sterling, and Foden should start. You can't think that Grealish should start, surely.
Grealish is the only one that if he goes in with instead of one of them that I can understand.
Grealish should be in ahead of Sterling every single day of the week.
I think because of experience, Sterling will be in.
I know they're different players, but Jack Grealish will have more of an impact on the game than Sterling will.
So what do you do then? You put Grealish in and drop Mount?
No, he dropped Sterling.
Yeah.
Well, who plays on the right then?
Well, Foden will play out there.
But Foden never plays on the right, does he, really?
So?
He's always on the left.
I don't know. I still think
Sterling plays on the left a lot as well.
I was going to say, Sterling plays on the left. He don't play on the right.
Yeah. I think Sterling will start, but...
No, I think he'll start, and it's a wrong decision. Just like I think it's a wrong decision to start Calvin Phillips. But...
No, we're not going into that. Man. Come on, what a geezer. No, I actually agree. I think Bellingham should start.
this year. I'd agree. I'd be more than happy for Bellingham. We'd all prefer Mount to be there to free up another position. Not even that, just because he could do the job that's required. I think he's an intelligent footballer. He knows that he's got 4 massive attacking talents, so he wouldn't need to do too much, especially against Croatia. In the other games, I sincerely hope we don't go Rice and Phillips for both, because there's just no need, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I think if he's playing it against Croatia and it works, he'll probably just carry on. But because that would be what he plans to do going forward in the tournament. So why change it?
Yeah, you have to be adaptable a little bit.
I wouldn't be surprised if I start on Sunday.
Sorry?
I won't be surprised if they start.
No, I don't think we'd be surprised by it. He could well go tried and trusted, but there's too much talent there to be left out, or not just to be sat on the bench for 80 minutes.
You've got to play Kane. You've got to play Foden, in my opinion, and you've got to play Rice.
Oh, Rice is all day long.
Yeah, you've got to. There's no way.
I wouldn't argue with that.
So, if he does mix it up a little bit, fair enough. But we know what he's like. So we're expecting to see Phillips.
What's fancy? Do you think Walker hasn't played any games, have he?
Walker plays.
Yeah, he doesn't. Oh. It's not a camera over.
He's falling down row 37 already.
Too many beers this afternoon.
Left Chill hasn't played anyway. I assume we're going to go Shaw.
I think it'll be Shaw, yeah.
I think it'll be Shaw.
And keeper, Henson hasn't gone Johnston and Pickford, haven't we? I know Pickford all.
He'll be Pickford, I think.
Yeah, but surprised Johnston got a bit of a go ahead of Henson. But
He played all right, to be fair, didn't he, Johnston?
yeah,
That save at the end was quality, wasn't it?
yeah, top save, probably the most exciting moment of the match. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was rather dull, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can understand England fans' concern.
I expect a lot of the same on Sunday.
But as I'm saying, I can understand the concerns, but when you haven't had half the first team in, it's difficult to criticise too much. See how we go against Croatia, and then see if we can criticise after that, I guess.
Mm.
We're definitely one of the strongest squads in the competition. No, there's not many excuses.
There's a lot of factors. We've got massive home advantage. Don't want to get my hopes up too much, but it's probably the biggest chance for a while.
Since '96, maybe. I know we've had some past squads, but when you think about where we've been playing, it ain't as easy as it's going to be in terms of that.
I did brief Brett said that he thinks it's going to be dull. I hope it's not, because they're just going to be edgy.
I think it'll be a lot of safety first football. Neither team will want to lose.
Okay.
I think we're stronger than them
Oh, yeah.
by quite a bit now.
Oh,
It's not the same as 3 years ago. We should have beat them anyway in the semi-final, but this is a chance to get revenge.
I think they've declined since 3 years ago, haven't they? I think.
Yeah. Peak massively. I mean, Modric won bloody Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
I don't think Rakitic is not quite a player. Mandzukic, I don't even know where he's at. He went China, was he? Maybe Qatar?
I don't think he's even in the squad, is he?
No, I think they play Cambridge, didn't they?
Yeah, Illich. Who's the one that is it AC Milan?
Rebic.
Yeah, Rebic. They got a few decent, but nothing.
Yeah, Brozovic, they got him, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Rakitic.
yeah, but I just hope it's not, like I say, as dull as it is, because it'll get nervy, and I'm not really keen for that.
No, you don't want your stomach to be churning with all that beer inside it, do you?
But no, it should be a good day. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We can't go into it nervous, because it would spoil it.
I mean,
we got a chance to see England in the Euros at home. Like, that's not going to happen very often in our lifetime, is it?
No.
Especially as everyone hates England now, so we don't get nothing usually. Can't even get a point at Eurovision.
We never get points at Eurovision.
If we had this Euros with Neil White, it would just be such an England thing, wouldn't it?
On that note, we'll move on. So, first game Friday, we shall start. Group A, I assume, Turkey, Italy.
Yeah.
Who's in that group?
Switzerland, Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's quite tight. There's not sort of any one bad team or great team.
No.
I mean, out of them four, you probably expect Wales to finish bottom, but you wouldn't be surprised if they got through, would you? I'm hoping they finish bottom though.
All right. I hope they don't just put another bloody wonder of a tournament.
No, I don't think they will. I think the two that are playing on Friday night will be the two to go through. But then some third teams go through as well, don't they?
Yeah, 4 out of 6 of them. Only 8 teams go out in the group, so Switzerland might get through as well.
Yeah.
You got to fancy Switzerland to have a little go at Wales, didn't you? I think.
Yeah, Turkey got a very decent squad.
Yeah, they could do really well.
Yeah, quite rate Italy's chances. Got a lot of good talent.
I think
and great form.
Yeah, I think they play a lot of games at home as well, don't they?
I assume they still play the old pair of Bonucci and Chiellini at the back.
I think so.
Yeah, so I mean, Buffon, no, beat Donnarumma, right?
Yeah, Donnarumma.
Yeah, fair.
And Immobile.
Immobile's been in great form for the last few seasons as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is it Lazio he plays for, isn't it?
And they got that Chiesa of Juventus as well, haven't they?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, got a lot of good talent. So we'll see how can't remember how. So obviously I don't know who they play after, but
It's all over the place, isn't it? Because it depends on what place teams go through, who some teams play. So it is a bit of a nightmare to work it all out.
Yeah, so Group B finishes. Well, the first match day finishes on Saturday with Denmark, Finland, and then Belgium, Russia.
Yeah. But Belgium have got to be one of the favourites for the tournament, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think it all depends on Eden Hazard if he has a good tournament and how quick De Bruyne is back and playing how De Bruyne does, because he's probably the best player in the tournament, isn't he? So
I think it's one of those that they could do without him to get through the group, and then he's more needed in the knockout stage, isn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if they don't win the group, then is the route harder or?
But I mean, it's not as if it's like a muscle injury, is it? It's a facial injury. So
yeah,
if they did need him, they could. There's no risk that he's going to re-injure himself.
No.
Well, if he takes a whack to the face.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. But
yeah,
no, I think they've got a chance to do really well. Actually, they usually get to like the semis though, don't they? And then they sort of bottle it a little bit. So, but you definitely can't rule them out. And then you probably expect Denmark to go through that group, wouldn't you?
I'm not so sure because Russia are playing at home.
Okay.
Yeah. You got your third place team as well. Are Russia at home for all their games?
Yeah.
Oh. And they were second seeds as well, weren't they, Russia?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, did well in 2018, didn't they?
Well, they managed to get above Portugal in the seedings, didn't they? They were 12th seeded and Portugal were 13th seeded. So
yeah,
something like that, really.
Yeah, but yeah, Belgium, and then the fight between the others, really. Finland, again, could put a few results and try.
I don't really know much about Finland, to be honest.
They got Pukki.
Pukki, yeah.
I think Finland will finish bottom of that group, and the other three will probably progress. That might be one of the groups where the third place team gets through.
Yeah,
potentially.
And then Group C starts Sunday with obviously England first Sunday, and then Austria, North Macedonia to enlighten us at 5 o'clock. I might just cheer on North Macedonia for pure. How do you know Alioski? No, I shouldn't have said that.
No.
We love North Macedonia. Let's be honest, they beat Germany not long ago, so who knows what they're capable of.
Austria didn't look good against us, did they? So
no. Austria, they potentially could be decent. They got Sabitzer, didn't they? He's class. But it's hard to say with that group because Holland haven't been setting the world alight either recently. So
yeah, I've had Dijk's going to be missing. Van der Beek just got rolled out, didn't he?
He's having a terrible time of it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But they're still going to
that group's open.
They're still going to have De Ligt. They're still going to have De Jong, Van Alden, Depay, Steven Bergwijn. Who's the other guys?
Big horse.
Yeah.
Mate.
I think they'll go through, but I don't think they'll go much further after that.
No. And then Ukraine's obviously after that. Again, sort of a bit like a Russia. They've got a few all right players, but nothing really set the world alight.
Top seeds, mate.
Hmm?
They were top seeds.
Ukraine.
Yeah. They were in pot 1.
Army.
What, on Holland in pot 2?
Yeah.
Holland...
Ukraine won the group over Portugal, and that's why there's a group of death.
Did they?
Yeah. I had to do my research into that, but because I was thinking how they ended up in the same group when we go on to Group F, and that's what I learned. Ukraine were actually first seeds because they won 8 out of 10 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they smashed the group.
Get your money on them.
They didn't do great in the Nations League, but actually I was looking at their form and it's not that bad. So,
interesting.
Who knows? At first I was thinking, Ukraine might finish bottom of that group. Then when I looked into it a bit more, I was thinking, actually, probably not.
North Macedonia in that group, and you're going to finish bottom.
Well, you beat Germany, so who knows what they can do?
Germany just smashed Latvia 7-1.
Yeah, but we beat Panama 6-1 in the World Cup means nothing.
Disagree. On to Group D.
Yeah.
For that man Sterling.
Go on, Sterling. I want him to have a great tournament. I really hope he does.
Yeah, we touched obviously Croatia. Not sure what outfit we're going to really expect, but let's wait and see, I suppose.
Well, we lost to Czech Republic in the qualifier, didn't we? So
Scotland won't be easy just because it's Scotland.
yeah, if we don't win their first game and they win their first game, oh god, it'll be tense out.
I think Czech Republic might finish bottom of that group.
You'd expect so, yeah.
I'm not just saying this because I'm an England fan, obviously, but I would be very surprised if we don't top the group.
England finished third.
Well, is that because Southgate can get an easier route?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a much harder. I think it's not a bad route if we finish second.
2 draws and a win.
It's a much better route if we finish second, but
yeah, but if we win the group and then win the round of 16, which is going to be tough, if we can get through that, then surely it'll be an okay route to the final.
Yeah.
That second game is key, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think, isn't it Spain that we potentially get in the quarters? I think we could definitely beat them. Then it might be Belgium, though. So
they're having a tough time of it with COVID, isn't they?
Yeah, Diego Llorente, wasn't it?
They had another one recently, literally the other day. They've had to stop training.
Yeah, Busquets and Diego Llorente. They had to call Rodrigo and a few
they've
others.
They've got like a
reserve
squad, haven't they? They're training, haven't they?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Now. Jesus.
So they're under 21s, take the friendly or something.
Yeah, I see that earlier. Mental. Just goes to show, doesn't it? It's still pain in the ass.
And that makes that group that we're going on to now just that little bit more open, doesn't it?
Yeah, just saying balls of fire is not going to be there.
I keep watching all these previews. Oh, Zlatan's here. It's like, you've not been watching the news. He's not playing.
He's trying to get back in. Is he officially out? I think he was. It's probably just a social media thing, but I think he was trying to get fit. But no, it's not going to happen, is it?
No.
He'll be there. I don't doubt he'll probably be there. Sorry?
Poland and Slovakia are the other two, aren't they?
Yeah, so that's
I think Poland will get through the group.
I don't think there's much between the other 3 teams, is there really?
Yeah.
I don't think Spain are like amazing.
No, but
Spain are also playing at home as well.
Yeah, that's a big thing. But Poland have got probably the best striker in the world, so that might be the difference.
Yeah, you forget about him, don't you? You'd never always sort of twig that he's actually Polish and will be at the Euros.
You wouldn't mind him being English, would you? Let's be honest.
No.
I know we've got Harry Kane, but
Robert Lewandowski-Smith.
Let's get him in.
Yeah,
that group, that's quite an open group. That one in Group C. Is it Group C? I think.
Yeah.
Could be quite open.
They're all fairly, like I say, it all depends who turns up on day. If Ukraine have got good form, Belgium, Denmark, Russia, obviously the Wales, Turkey, Italy.
Yeah.
If England don't perform, then they're going to struggle.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you could argue the England group as well.
Yeah, we don't. Well, yeah.
Surely we're not finishing bottom of the group. We can't do that.
You won't finish bottom, I don't think, but
the Sunday, yeah. Thursday game is always massive, but
I'm not convinced we're going to get 3 out of 3.
No.
I hope we get 1 out of 1.
We have to start well Sunday, and that's a big ask, I think. Then obviously we move on to the big boys in Group F.
God, that group.
Yeah. So what was the seeding on that, Lucky?
So Portugal were pot 3.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Germany were pot 1. France were pot 2.
How can France be pot 2?
You tell me. It's all about the qualification, isn't it?
Just shows, doesn't it? England top seed 1 for winning. These countries that maybe don't take it seriously, and then they get thrown in there with 2 other big boys. Not whinging now, aren't they?
It's a bit funny. Portugal won it last time, and they're in pot 3 behind Russia and Ukraine.
Yep. France
it's
are
all
world
the qualification.
champions.
It isn't anything to do with anything else.
Yeah, France are world champions and they're pot 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that also needs to be looked at, I think. But are we? I mean, we would be complaining, but we're not now because we get to see France, Germany, Italy. So.
Well, yeah,
I'm just going to put it out there. I feel sorry for Hungary, but they're not awful.
No, they're
so,
not.
you know, they might get a result, but my head is telling me France will win the group and Portugal will finish second.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying Germany are going to be decent.
I think that could be one of the groups where the third team doesn't go through.
Yeah.
What's the like? What's the like clarity on
more points, wouldn't it?
So whoever's got the most points
first. Yeah.
And then it goes down, obviously, goal difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird way of doing it. Don't know
because
why.
if you think France, Germany, and Portugal all take points off of each other.
Yeah.
All we want to see is France and Portugal get through, Germany to draw Hungary, and Germany to lose against the others, and it'd be really funny. Watch them get knocked out in the group stage. Do you know, I saw that goal earlier, the Lampard one where it come off the bar and went half a mile over the line and didn't get given, and it just made me hate them even more. So I'm rooting for them to go for the early exit, the big team, the early exit, hopefully them.
Fucking madness that happened and against Germany. Right.
Yeah. And then we got absolutely spanked after that, didn't we, because of that? So that would have made it 2-2.
Yeah. So we're sort of bidding at France are favourites.
Yeah. I've got them in a sweepstake.
Nice.
Days.
Although
sweepstake as well.
Although I have got a $5 on Portugal.
Yeah, good chance.
They got a good squad. Are they as good as France? Well, they beat them in the last final, so France will be out for revenge.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, Andre Silva,
Felix,
Bruno.
That guy from Sporting, quality.
Yeah.
And they got Semedo, Pepe,
Cancelo,
Ruben Diaz.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are strong. They are strong in parts, definitely.
We've got Andre Silva in the bench, haven't they? He scored quite a few goals this year.
Yeah, Frankfurt, isn't he?
Neto.
Jota.
Martinho.
Okay, a good depth, yeah. All right, that might very well money's going in. I'm not too bad on the team. I might be. I better bloody Benzema to have a stormer, and now he's a doubt because he got injured. So.
Who's that?
Yeah, Benzema's injured, isn't he?
I thought
top goal scorer.
I just play a tournament, but
a lot of people think Conte will get player of the tournament.
If they win it, it could do. But
anyway, it's going to be Declan Rice, mate.
Before you come out with someone else, fucking don't.
I can't push the luck that much. Harry Kane might get it though. Fingers crossed. Come on, Harry.
Depends how many penalties we get.
Well, you never know. He might score a header from open play.
So obviously we are very hopeful that we get far. But what are our true feelings on how we will do?
I think we go out in the second round.
I think we get to the final.
I think we might go far. I don't know if that's me just being a typical three-line supporter. But I think being at Wembley is just massive. Like, I know that might not help. But if we start off well, there's a chance.
It's a big advantage in the second round game if we do end up winning the group and playing Portugal, France, or Germany, or Hungary. You know, we're going to be at home, and we're going to play 3 games there already.
I think
we're not at home for the last 16, are we?
Yeah, we are now.
If we win the group.
The quarters are not. It's not the quarters.
Yeah.
I think we win the group, and then it don't matter which one it is because I think we lose to either.
Yeah, we're going to get Portugal.
You don't think we can beat Germany?
I don't think Germany finish second. I think it'll be France, Portugal top 2, and I think we lose to either one of them.
I hope not. I'm not saying it's not impossible because it is possible, but
It's a very likely. It's the most likely scenario, probably.
Ideally, Germany finish second in an ideal world for us. To play them at Wembley, I think we could beat them.
Yeah, I think we could do Germany, but I don't know.
We won't beat France.
No, I don't think we beat Portugal either.
I think Portugal's probably a more realistic win for us, but we might purposely, like last time, finish second.
We didn't purposely do that.
No, I don't think we did.
I'm sure he threw the last game pretty much to make sure we didn't win the group.
I don't see why you ever would, but I know the fans weren't complaining, but don't know.
But got to the semi-final, and we were a lot weaker then than we are now.
Yeah.
We drew the last game, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah.
As I said, we've got home advantage. We've got the squad.
Our squad's up there with all of it. Like we just don't realise it. Like
our attackers are just as good as anyone else.
Yeah.
Shame we only played 3 of them.
I think Mason Mount could have a huge tournament there.
You what, sorry?
Mason Mount. I reckon he can have a few really key moments that just get us over the line. It's more the defence that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I don't want Mings in there.
Well, come
I'd keep him wide. I'd rather give him a chance, see how he goes. I think he's solid.
No, they're not going to risk that.
Why? In the group, you can.
I don't know. There's got to be a reason he called him out. There's got to be a reason.
He could easily give penalties away if he's tackling like he did against Austria.
Yeah, but he's got 2 centre-backs who are ahead of him, so...
We'll see. I'd go with it. There's a reason why
I don't want Stones playing on the left of the 2, though. I don't want that.
So you think just because he's left-footed, he'll start?
I wouldn't be surprised if Mings starts.
No, I won't be surprised, but I don't want to see it.
Well, I don't want to see Calvin Phillips and I'll send him at field, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, it is going to happen, I think.
Okay. I think Kane could have a big tournament if he puts his mind to it.
He always scores the goals, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'll do well sitting alongside Calvin Phillips in that field.
Again, yeah, that needs to change.
What is with that?
Again, friendlies, okay, like maybe.
But he's done it all season for Spurs.
Yeah, but he'd hope.
Because he started the season well, getting loads of assists for Son.
Yeah, but he still bangs in goals for fun as well. So just let him do what he wants to do. If he's going to bang the goals, I don't care so much what he does.
I mean, yeah, if he scores a hat-trick and he's still doing it, it's fine. But if he starts doing it and then we're whipping balls in and he's not there, then get Calvert-Lewin.
We need our wingers to score goals, definitely.
Well, like Sterling scored all those goals.
Well, he just needs one, doesn't he? And then he'll just run right, hopefully.
It's like the writing's on the wall. It's there. If he starts, he scores. If he starts, I'm putting money on him scoring.
I hope so. Because I was just reading everywhere. They called it Trashford, I read. Marcus Trashford. I mean, how disrespectful is that? I mean, he's not in great form, but still, he is a baller when he's playing well. And Sterling, I want Sterling to start. Well, you've got to have experience in there as well. How many experienced players are we going to have on the pitch?
You could probably swing it that he wouldn't. You don't necessarily need to too much. I don't know. But then that's like Southgate, isn't it? Like we could sit here all day and say.
I'd like to see one experienced winger and one who's not featured in a main tournament yet. That's what I'd like to see.
I don't be surprised if he goes stubborn Southgate and goes Sterling and Rashford.
He will.
Oh, don't say that. Can't be Rashford. Can't be.
Well, I don't think
if Foden don't start on Sunday, I think there'd be riots.
If it can't be Rashford, then it can't be Sterling.
I think Sterling's just got that bit more experience.
Yeah.
And Sterling plays in the best team in. I know they didn't win the Champions League, but he plays in the best team in the world. So he's obviously got it. If we were having this discussion 12 months ago, you'd be saying, yeah, Sterling has to start. I know he's had a bit of bad form. Players do.
Right.
You know what he's capable of.
Surely you pick a team for a tournament that's on form.
You've got to play your talent as well.
Yeah, but
he's better than the rest of them.
The people you're replacing him with have got talent.
Yeah,
and they're in better form. So where's the logic of playing someone that's got talent but isn't in form against someone that's got talent and is in better form?
No, I think Grealish ain't played enough recently. I know he's done all right in the friendlies, but he's been injured.
He's been our best player in the friendlies.
Yeah, but look who you're playing against.
Yeah, but look who we're playing against in the group.
Yeah, Croatia. Get Sterling in there, mate. Can't wait to see it. I agree with Rashford shouldn't start.
It's the same scenario. There's no difference.
Okay, so all right. So did we say this last time? Did we say who we want? Have we changed our minds?
What 11 we want?
Yeah.
I can reel off the 11 I want to see. I want Pickford, Walker, Stones. I want Ben White, Luke Shaw, Rice. This one, Phillips or Bellingham. Obviously, you know, the lead.
So you can't go either or. Who do you want?
Which one?
Phillips, Mount, Foden, Sterling, Kane. But I am undecided about that Phillips or Bellingham. Because Bellingham's the future, it's obvious. And I think he is good enough now. But I can't take my blinkers off. I want to see Leeds represented.
Okay. Go on, Brett.
Pickford, Stones, Cody, Chilwell, Rice, Mount, Grealish on the left, Foden number 10. I'd have Sancho on the right, and then I'd have Kane up front.
That'd be a decent team, to be fair.
Yeah, Sancho gets overlooked. I really like Sancho.
I don't get why people are overlooking him.
No. Numbers
He's not done it in an English shirt, has he? Which is why he just don't seem to get the opportunity. But
has he really had a run of games? That's my issue.
He's had one tournament, hasn't he?
He played Nations League as well, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't really. Okay.
No, to be fair, if that team you've just said starts, I won't complain. Especially if it's Mount playing a bit further back, and then you've got so much more attacking forward, and with someone with Mount of quality sitting back a bit.
I would like. First game, I'd like to see Mount happen. Whether it's the right decision, because we probably need to get the win under our boot, but I think he's a good enough player to do what he needs to do and manage the game intelligently enough to get us through it. And I would like to see it. So yeah, Pickford, Walker, Stones. Who do I want? I probably want Mings. I don't know why. Nothing against Ben White at all. Just don't think the experience is there. Cody, I'm not convinced can do great in a 4. But if Cody starts, then it is what it is. I prefer Chilwell, but I don't think he starts. So
no, I don't think he starts.
No, Rice and Mount I'd go with, but if it's Rice and Bellingham, it's fine. But
I don't think it'll be Bellingham. It'll be Phillips.
Yeah.
Because I think Bellingham's too young and inexperienced.
Yeah, that's a shame.
To be fair, Phillips isn't experienced.
True.
No, but he's older, isn't he?
Well, he's only like 20. I think he's 24.
Yeah, how old's Bellingham?
Well, he's 18 this month, isn't he?
Exactly.
So yeah.
But he's a baller.
So Mount, Rice. Foden left. Or do I want Foden in the middle? Probably want Grealish on the left. I think
he seems to do a lot more out there, doesn't he?
Yeah, Foden seems to do well in the little pockets anywhere he goes. On the right, I haven't really thought it through, so I know I asked a fucking question. It could be any one of the 3, 4 with Saka.
Saka won't start.
No, I know, but it could. Sterling Rashford got no form. Sancho's been so bit part. I'll go Sancho. I'll go with Brett because I like Sancho. Nothing against the other.
I don't dislike Sancho. Let's not. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see him getting in starting 11.
And then yeah,
No, I don't, but I want it. You said what I wanted, and that's what I want.
yeah, I probably want fairly the same. Let's wait and see. 12:30, 1 o'clock. We're sort of going to know, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our entry time is pretty much then, so we'll probably. I mean, we might see Sterling, Rashford,
Oh,
Rice and Phillips, and a back five.
back five.
And then we might just sort of turn around and go back to the pub instead of just not even. But once we enter, we're not allowed back out and back in again. Just
Right.
so, once we're in.
Shall we finish with a few predictions for the tournament?
Why not? Good idea.
Winners?
France.
Liam?
England.
I guess I said this before. I'm going to stick with England because Brent's going to go Portugal. I'm not sure. There's a lot of teams that got a lot of debt. I don't think Belgium are going to do it. I think they'll still bottle it. Spain not really good enough. Italy, I'd like to do well, but I'm just going to go with England to be different because I'm not actually bet on it, so I'm not convinced on anyone. I fully understand why you choose those two. Obviously, you've got sweepstake and you've got Portugal, but yeah.
Oh, mate, I don't care about the team.
No, but if you'd have
England to win it.
if you'd have chosen one or two, to put your money on to get to a final and win it, you'd pick one of those. But
I'm going to go France versus England in the final, and then the sweepstake can rot in hell, and England win it, and then I'll be running around going wild.
Please don't run.
I'm going Portugal.
Okay. Players of the tournament. We can have a few if you want.
It's hard to say, man, because it all depends on who wins it, doesn't it?
It does, but we know roughly who's going to go far.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Griezmann might turn up though. I know he's not been great.
I was just about to say Griezmann.
Club, but for France, he does it.
He won player in the World Cup, didn't
he? Yeah. So
I've seen Bruno having a big.
Yeah.
Can he outshine Ronaldo though?
Yeah, he could. Well, he could definitely match him, but then it takes penalties. Let's be honest.
Ronaldo's like God though, isn't he? Of Portugal.
He is.
I'm going.
Mendes will never reach that level that Ronaldo's been at. To be honest, I know they're different positions, but just like God's status, he won't get there.
Lukaku.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, I reckon he'll be golden boot.
Yeah. And sort of, should we go an underdog to sort of a bit like a Wales?
That's a good one.
Turkey.
Yeah, good one.
That's a very good shout.
Maybe Denmark.
Mm-hmm. I don't see him doing as well.
I just think their group's not great, so I think they'll get through that.
Oh.
Ukraine.
They're in Belgium. They're in Belgium's group, aren't they?
Yeah, there's Finland and Russia as well. So I know Russia at home, but Denmark can beat them.
You touched on Ukraine. I think a slightly lesser side could also do quite well. But as there's a lot less teams going out, that third place could sneak someone in to face someone about their same size in the next round, and then during the quarters.
Hungary.
No, if they get through, I'll buy you all a Hungary shirt. If they get through that group,
I don't want a Hungary shirt. Just keep your money, mate.
No. I've just
why don't you want a Hungary shirt?
If they get through that group,
start saying, why would you want a France shirt? You wouldn't, would you?
Well, he's got one.
Yeah, I know. He likes to cheer on Tottenham, but
I'll get my Spain one out.
We're not all the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think with Turkey, though, are they underdogs to do well? Or is their form previous? Actually, you expect them to probably go quarters, maybe.
Yeah. VAR in play.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why we can't celebrate if anything goes in on Sunday.
Oh, fuck that. Throwing you down row 37 and I'll pick you back up again and throw you back down again.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you world's strongest man now?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you'll have to practice throwing around anyway, apparently. It'll be a lot heavier object on Sunday, though.
I ain't got no energy after that.
No, you'll have plenty of energy because you're having your extra 10 minutes in bed on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got a fair point.
You'll be fully charged, fully recharged for it.
Yeah, well, 7:49. Probably, 10 minutes earlier for me, half an hour earlier for you.
I'll be up at 6.
I mean, yeah, I probably won't sleep, but yeah, train 7:49.
Yeah.
Well,
We're booked at 9 o'clock, but there's no way we're going to be at Wembley by 9 o'clock.
that's just when it opens. That's not when we're booked.
Oh, I thought you said we booked at 9.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it opens at 9.
All
right. So yeah, straight to Wembley. Entry allocation 12:30 till 1, but we'll be knocking on the door.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Gonna do even if we had to go around, we'll do the walk.
Yeah.
We'll do the walk. And we'll do a little journal of the day. Yes, there will be alcohol, so over 18s only. There will be a man bag involved.
Man bag.
And there may be people being thrown down from row 37, apparently.
Keep the man bag.
When we celebrate, they're like, you're not allowed to touch each other while celebrating. 2 meter distance.
It does say. What does it say? What is it? The match day guidelines.
I don't want anyone to touch me. Although apparently I don't even have to do a test. I can just show I'm double vaccinated and I'm in. So
you can.
Happy days for me.
Yeah. Let me just find it. It did make me chuckle. What is it?
No touching.
It was something about that. Pretty much. No touching unnecessarily or something.
Well, for celebrating, that's necessary.
Yeah, that's life. They want me to wear a face mask while I do it. I will.
Oh yeah, it's always good to have a small power bank with your phone. That's what I read.
All right.
I haven't got a power bank.
No. But, you can take a poncho as a perfect alternative to an umbrella.
Or in the 27-degree heat.
Yeah, but it's going to be raining beer, isn't it? So probably a good idea.
Well, I just want to find it. Oh, I don't know if I can. Well, I'm buddy about doing a fucking flow test.
Oh,
yeah, thank the government. Vaccine.
Yeah, it should be a good
I've got to take a letter to say I'm diabetic. I mean,
I know.
Or else would I carry insulin around with me?
Avoid hugs, high fives, and any close contact with others.
I thought we were allowed to hug each other now. I thought we were allowed to hug each other now.
Apparently not at Wembley, but I mean, if we're all COVID positive and double dosed, well, 50%.
Positive? I don't want to be COVID positive.
Negative, you mean?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we're all COVID negative.
We're all COVID positive. We're watching it from dirty bedrooms.
Then there will be plenty of touching.
Loads of kissing, loads of hugging.
Yes.
No tongues, but.
Well, I'm going to sign off. I should probably go to bed now because I won't till Sunday.
Can't wait.
Been a good show, guys.
Thanks everyone for tuning in as per usual.
Yeah, we'll do another one throughout the tournament, I think. 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do one after the group stages, isn't we?
Yeah.
When England is still in it.
Yeah.
We've got Sterling will be on about 5 goals.
On that note.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
See you later.